What's up guys, welcome back to Techie Anish. And the Samsung flagships at this point are already 9 to 10 months old and they will be replaced by a new lineup in just a couple of months. And as with all Samsung phones, the price of the current flagships has gone down and there are a lot of end of the year sales in which you can get it for a really good discounted price. So now the question is, which one should you go for? Well, we have two flagships here that you might want to go for if you're not into foldables, and they are the Galaxy S22 and the S22 Ultra. So which one is right for you? Let's find out. So here they are, and if we talk about the back of the phone, I actually don't like the color choices this time around in the entire S22 lineup. They all are pretty dumb in my opinion. But here the S22 in white and the Ultra in green. But if you keep the colors aside, both have a matte finish on the back which avoids the fingerprints from showing, and I think matte finish is the right way of doing glass backs. iPhone 14. So a difference between both of them are the cameras. The regular S22 has 3 cameras while the Ultra has 4, which we will see in a moment. And of course the another major difference is the size of both the phones. Let's turn them around so we can compare the displays, which is the best thing in any Samsung flagship and one of the most important things in any smartphone. So now you might get an idea of how big the S22 Ultra is as compared to the regular S22. The S22 has a compact 6.1 inch 1080p dynamic AMOLED display, which is a 120Hz panel by the way, with 1300 nits of peak brightness and Gorilla Glass Victus Plus. Geez, that's a gorgeous display right in front of you in a compact form factor. But if you like bigger phones, then there is no better display than in the S22 Ultra, which has a 6.8 inch 1440p dynamic AMOLED display, also with 120Hz and Victus Plus glass. So it's noticeably sharper than the S22 because of the higher resolution, and combine it with 1750 nits of peak brightness, this display is a clear winner. But if you look closely, the bezels on the regular S22 are slightly thinner than the Ultra, which I like a lot because it gives it a very, if not the word modern, a very futuristic look, while the Ultra is kind of iPhone-like bezels, slightly thicker from the top and the bottom. But the S22 Ultra has like invisible side bezels if you look from the front, with those curved edges on both the sides. I love the curved display phones. I don't know why Samsung stopped doing it on its regular models. The S8, S9, S10 all look so beautiful and premium with those curved edges. But the Ultra here with curved edges is good, but there are those sharp corners which I don't like. I have never liked the Note series and this is exactly what it is. I like more of a rounded curved phone, something like my OnePlus 7 Pro. It's a beauty. And if we are talking about the sides, the S22 is fine with its all rounded sides, but the Ultra has flat top and bottom with rounded curved display edges, which is a really weird combination to have, and I don't really like this combination that much. Either you go flat or rounded, but not hybrid. And by the way, the Ultra is a massive phone in my hands and it is very heavy too. Okay, let's flip it back one more time and go straight to the cameras. The regular S22 has a 50MP primary camera, a 12MP ultra-wide lens and a 10MP 3x telephoto zoom lens. The Ultra on the other hand has a massive 108MP primary camera. The other two cameras are the same as the S22, that are the ultra-wide and the 3x telephoto zoom lens with the same specs. But in addition to that, this phone also has a 10x periscope zoom lens, which is a 10x optical zoom camera. So two zoom lenses here with different focal lengths. That's smart. The front camera is also different on both of them. The S22 has a 10 megapixel shooter while the Ultra has a massive 40 megapixel shooter. So these are the photos from both the phones. This is a regular shot from the default mode. This is an ultra wide shot. Again a regular followed by a ultra wide. This is guys that 50 megapixel and the 108 megapixel mode on both the phones respectively. But the main difference here is that zoom. So here we have a peak of a tree from far at 1x. This is 3x. This is 10x, and you see the difference. The S22 has already moved to digital zoom while the Ultra can do 10x optical zoom. So it's way better quality. This is 30x. This is the max that the regular S22 can go, and again the quality difference is there too. But the Ultra can go up to 100x zoom. It's not that clear, but at least you can do that. Again, this is from the Ultra, and if we want to go here, so we can go like this all the way up to that little flower without moving an inch. So that's a major advantage of having the Ultra phone. These are some close-up shots. And then we have the low light shots where the Ultra produces slightly brighter shots because of that larger sensor size. We also do have a couple of selfies for your reference. And finally we have the video. This is a 4K 30fps video. Both the phones can shoot up to 8K at 24fps videos too. Cameras on both of them are fabulous for their respective price points and have so many features packed into the app that we can make an entire separate video just for the cameras. But again, even in videos with the Ultra, you can just zoom way ahead of the regular model. I can wave someone if someone is standing in that balcony right from my house. Sounds creepy, but you can do that. Another major thing that might be a big factor to a small number of people is the S Pen. Yes, this is what the Note was born for originally, that you could write with the pen on the display and also do a lot of other things. You can jot down notes, create sketches if you like, or just play with the UI using S Pen. You also get a separate menu for the pen, and it is also very useful for taking a selfie with you just pressing a button on the S Pen because it's Bluetooth enabled. There are also many useful features like screen write, where you can just take a screenshot and draw or mark whatever you want on it. You can also sign documents, PDF, select any text from anywhere on the display, and much more. So there is a separate fan base for the S Pen. So to conclude guys, these are the major differences between the two: the size of the phone, its display, cameras, and the S Pen. And not to forget, if you want more RAM, more storage, and bigger battery, obviously Ultra has it all and not the regular S22. So if you are someone who wants a compact, lightweight, easy to handle flagship and don't really care about the extra features of the Ultra, or if you are someone like me who just doesn't like the design of the Ultra, for us the S22 is the way to go. But for people with more demands from their flagship, the Ultra is a better option with its extra features in all the departments, including the cameras, the S Pen, and other things. But assuming that you are okay to use a super heavy phone with a super hefty price tag. But the thing is, the regular S22 has a poor battery life, and I can tell you that with my personal experience. You need to charge this phone at least twice a day if you are a medium to a heavy user. So what to do if you want a Samsung flagship with decent battery life but don't want to go with the Ultra? Well, there is also a third option, and that is the Galaxy S22 Plus. It's basically the S22 with a bigger, slightly brighter 6.6-inch display and a bigger battery at 4500 mAh as opposed to the tiny 3700 mAh. And it comes with faster charging support and a little more cost. That's it. So 6.6 inches is big, but not as big as some other flagships. And also the bezels on this phone are super tiny, so it's not a super big phone. Apart from that, all the three phones are 5G phones and comes with either the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 or the Exynos 2200 depending on where you live. They run the latest Android 13 with One UI 5.0. So that's the comparison guys. I would personally go with the Galaxy S22 Plus with my preferences. But you guys let me know which one is right for you. The compact S22, the S22 Plus, or the absolute beast in the S22 Ultra. If you want to check the latest price of these models, links as always are in the description box below, so you can go ahead and check it out. If you still have any confusion, let me know in the comment section below and I will be more than happy to help you out. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.